Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video ever, but I wanted to give a tutorial about doing dip powder on your nails at home. So I have filmed myself doing all of my nails, this pretty color and what products I use and everything like that. Whenever I was trying to look up instructions, there wasn't a lot that I could find, so I really want to make a tutorial for anybody who is interested. So I'm going to keep it really short and sweet, but just follow me on Instagram at @thejessTales, and then I also have a blog, and I will link that in the description below.
You will need a coarse grit nail file, a fine grit nail file, a cuticle pusher, a brush, a spoon, lint-free cotton pad, cotton ball, and then the 4 beginner kit polishes that come with the Kiara Sky on Amazon that I have linked. It's the base, the bonder, the top coat, and the Sail Protect. And then I have 2 colors. I am using the color A Simple Life right now, but I did have Cotton Kisses on before I filmed this, and that's what I'm removing. And you'll also need the clear powder. And to take off my old dip powder, I am using 100% acetone. You will need alcohol as well, and the aluminum foil. So here I'm removing my Cotton Kisses color. I am going to take the coarse grit file and file off as much as I can of that powder, and then take a cotton ball and separate it into 10 little pieces. So I'm using the 100% acetone, and I'm going to dampen each little piece of cotton. And I have my aluminum foil strips that I just tore apart myself into 10 pieces, and I'm going to wrap them pretty tight around each nail, just like they would in the nail salon. And I'm going to do that to all 10. You're gonna wait 20 to 30 minutes. I already tested one about 25 minutes in. All you do is just apply a little bit of pressure and pull them off, and it literally just comes off that easy. And I took a cotton swab soaked with acetone again, just to get off any of the bond that might have been stuck on there, and I'm going to push back my cuticles. Then I'm going to take my fine grit and very, very lightly file down my nails. You're just trying to get any of the natural shine off, and then wash your hands and wipe down with some alcohol just to make sure that all your oils are off your nails. And now you're going to take your step 1 Kiara Sky bond and apply that to every nail. And this is the base coat, number 2. And then you're gonna get your powder out, and like I mentioned, this is the color The Simple Life. It's a very, very pale pink. So you're going to open that up, and you're going to do 1 nail at a time. So first nail, you're going to apply the base coat, and as soon as you apply it, you're going to dip it into the powder. And then you're going to tap off the excess from the back of the finger and do the same on the second nail. Sorry for the blur. Dip it and then tap from the other side. And you're going to repeat on every single nail until you are done. A note here is this is the first coat, so I'm not going to get super close to the cuticle. If you get too far away from the cuticle, the first coat, you can always fix that the second coat, but you cannot take any away. So it's better to start your base coat further away from the cuticle on this first coat. Now you're going to take your brush and you're going to brush off any excess powder. And now we're going to do a second coat the exact same way in the color powder. So I am applying a layer of the base over that first coat of powder and dipping again, and then knocking off the excess from the flesh side of the finger, just the exact same way we did with the first, one nail at a time. And now you're going to take the clear powder. This is acting as a top powder coat. This just helps protect the color whenever you file. So I'm actually using a spoon here. This is why you need that. Just in case you have any darker colors, you don't want any of the color powder to get into the clear and contaminate it. So I am just going to apply the base here really, really carefully. Make sure to not get any over the powder. And then I'm also going to cap them. As you saw, I painted the very, very tops of my fingernail. And I take the spoon, dip it in there, and then I make sure to get all angles as I sprinkle the clear powder over the color nail. Now this last step is the Seal Protect, so you're going to get this on every nail after the clear, and I did brush off the clear as well before this. And as you can see here, I am also capping the top of the nails with the Seal Protect as well. That just helps set in all of your powders, even on the ends of your nail. And now you are going to take your fine grit nail file and you're going to file them down. They're going to be really, really thick, so I like to file down, just make them all even if there's any bumps or anything in the powder, and also file them to the shape that you would like on the ends. So once that's done, you're going to wash your hands, and then you're going to take the Seal Protect for a last time and do one final coat of that, making sure to also cap this layer as well. And now I'm taking my lint-free cloth and I am rubbing it in. And I do recommend waiting about a minute between that and this top coat, just to make sure that the Seal Protect completely dries. And you're going to very carefully, in a very thin, quick layer, put the top coat on each nail and also cap this coat as well, which again just means to paint the end of the nail, the tip of it. You are going to let that first coat of top coat dry and then do it again. And then once it's dry, about 2 to 3 minutes later, then you're going to go in with some cuticle oil and rub it in your cuticles. And there you go. They're all done. Your cuticles are moisturized and they're shiny and dry and they're super thick and they'll last for forever.
So that's it. It's super, super easy, much easier than I thought it was going to be. But if you have any questions, like I said at the beginning of this video, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram through direct messaging at @thejessTales, or contacting me through my blog page as well, and I will try to answer any questions that you may have. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.